What's up, people? It's your man Urban Lover coming from your mama's basement. So the Lakers have closed out the season, losing to the Golden State Warriors, which most individuals expect that. They still play hard. Regardless of the situation, they still play hard. And I know a lot of fans wanted to tank. I as well. Just for a better opportunity of them getting that draft pick. Now, based on me, as a conspiracy theorist, I believe that the Lakers might still get it, but I could be totally wrong. Now, also about that, the Lakers, they're going to play hard regardless. And I know a lot of fans say, well, the Lakers are not going to just, try to tank, the players, because it makes sense. Like, this is the thing. And I shared this in one of my comments. The Lakers, as players, are not going to tank. It's totally up to the coaches to tank. That means changing up the lineups, sending the stars out, letting them rest, and bringing in the reserves and letting them play the whole bunch of games. Because in reality, most of the young players, they actually have a spot unless Magic Johnson decided to trade them this offseason. The players like Enos, Brewer, those guys, Nwaba, I think he might wind up signing a long-term contract, and it'd be stupid if the Lakers let him go. But anyway, those type of players, Thomas, Robinson, those guys are the ones that are going to come on and play hard because they're actually fighting for opportunity to get back on the roster next year, or if another team is looking at them, they have a chance to get picked up. So, yes, they're going to play hard, and that's coming down to the coaching. Like I said, the coaching is the one to make the decision of the tanking, not the players. So just make sure that you guys understand that. But anyway, they closed the season. I think they're in the third spot right now, but that's not what I want to talk about. And shout out to my man, Anonymous Laker Nerd. He brought this out in one of my videos a couple days ago. I actually was going to drop this video 2 days back, but I got real busy, never got a chance to get around to it. Actually, I did make 2 of them, but every time I made the video, something came up. Somebody walked in the door, opened the door, started yelling down the door, so I had to actually just stop the video. But anyway, 2 things. First and foremost, if any of you guys are not subscribed to Dan, a Laker fan, definitely go subscribe to him. He's a diehard Laker fan. He's very passionate about his videos, very passionate about the team. He was actually dropping videos every game. I was doing that at one point in time, but I got real busy. So kudos to Dan. Go check his videos out. Good man, good, very good person. Check his video out. He's definitely gonna be dropping some videos throughout the off season and throughout the regular season. So what I want to talk about is basically the thing that Anonymous Liquor Learn brought up. So I had to do a little research, and I digged up this information strictly based on Jeanie Buss. So it's an article that came out, and this article came out, I don't really say, but anyway, this article came out, and it's basically talking about Jeanie Buss, and it actually came out the 31st, sorry, March 31st. So I'm gonna get right into it. The individual that wrote this article is D Favale. It's just his Twitter handler name. Doesn't really. Oh, Dan. All right, I see it. Dan Favale. He the one actually brought this article out, and this is from Hoops Doctor. So it states that Jeanie Buss really wants the Los Angeles Lakers to have an NBA All-Star next season. All right, the Los Angeles will be playing host to next year's NBA All-Star game, and don't think for a minute that Lakers controlling owner Jeanie Buss isn't penning for purple and gold to be repped on the floor at Staples Center when the 2018 Superstar exhibition tips off. During an appearance on a podcast for Forbes Sports Money, Buss indicated she would be pretty upset if her team doesn't have an All-Star next February. And its abbreviation via the Los Angeles Times, Tania Ganguli. And this is what Jeanie had to say. Next season, Los Angeles is hosting the NBA All-Star game at Staples Center, and I'm concerned we won't have an All-Star on the team. Buss said on a podcast with Forbes Sports Money, that will break my heart. So I'm going to stop right there. Going back to what I said earlier, this is the main reason why I say that we needed a draft pick. If Jeanie Buss pushed the envelope, Magic Johnson might trade some of these young players. And like I said before, the main ones that most teams are looking at are Russell and Ingram. Keep that in mind, Russell and Ingram. I stated the Lakers should be patient and wait on the opportunity when PG-13 and Cousins are free agents. Even though we as fans, 90% of us want the young players to just gel and keep rolling on and just add additional pieces to actually make them better, similar to what the Golden State Warriors done. But because the Lakers are always known to make big major moves in order to get star players on their team, we will not rule out the point that at this offseason, the Lakers will not try to make moves to ante up the opportunity of getting PG-13 or DeMarcus Cousins. My problem is this: why not wait? Be patient. This whole next season come up, the guys get opportunity to actually play their second year. Because like I said before, the Kobe era, I don't consider that rookie because everybody's playing behind Kobe. This season right here was basically all their rookie season. The next year is like their first year. To me, I mean, a lot of players don't look at it that way, but I do. The Lakers should actually wait. The Lakers organization should just wait on DeMarcus Cousins P13. And if this season proves that we're pretty good, do we really need those two individuals? Because if the Lakers try to make a move, say for instance they try to make a move and get another All-Star, who really don't want to come here, but the team wants to move them because they want some young players here, then we right back into the Dwight Howard situation, where somebody contract is about to be done away with. We make a major move in order to get that player to come here. That player decides they don't want to stay. They have a better opportunity to test the market, get more money from another team, or just go with a winning team. That's why at the end of the day, when you make trades like that, it's very crucial and critical that we pay attention to detail. But I'm gonna go on with the article. So, and this is what the guy wrote. He says, so should we cut to the Lakers offering Brandon Ingram and whoever they select with this year's first-round pick for Paul George in July now or later? If the Lakers are to have an all-star representative next year, it likely won't be anyone on the current roster. Neither Ingram nor D'Angelo Russell has shown hints of making that kind of leap. Ditto for Randall. Russell probably has the best chance of making a star-level stride, but he plays a terribly deep backcourt slouch. He's not saying he played terrible. Listen to what he's saying. He isn't getting in over the likes of Stephen Curry, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul, Damian Lillard, Klay Thompson, CJ McCullough. The list goes on. In abbreviation, Ingram breakout on the wing would incur the same issue for the record. Basically what he's saying is, even if he has a breakout season, it's going to be hard for him to get into the All-Star game behind the likes of these guys. The only way he'll probably get in if Steve Kerr wound up being the West Coast All-Star coach. And based on the fact him and Lou Walton has a good relationship, he could actually bring D'Angelo Russell. I think the coaches picked the bench or something like that. I forgot how it goes, but I know he picked the last couple people on the bench. So he can actually invite him in just to be a representative for LA next season. But anyway, the Lakers will have cap space to bring in outside star, but there aren't many All-Stars from which to choose. Kevin Durant, Blake Griffin, Paul, Curry, etc. All are expected to stay put, and Gordon Hayward isn't expected to give Los Angeles much, if any, consideration. That leaves the trade market. The Lakers had 3 top 7 prospects as is, 2 of whom, Ingram and Russell, were drafted in the top 2. They are on course to add a third such asset. Dangling any combination of those pieces should be enough to get them a blockbuster conversation, particularly if George tried to forcing his way to Hollywood via trade. But should the Lakers mortgage the future to their degree when they are supposed to be rebuilding for both depth and star power? That's the question they need to answer. And I agree with this guy, what he said at the end. Personally, I would wait. I wouldn't make the move. I wouldn't make the trade, only because it doesn't make sense to me. Why trade all your assets just to get PG-13 in just to make the All-Star game? It doesn't make sense. It's just foolishness. Be patient. Let the young guys play next season. I really wouldn't make no moves. I would just basically move some players around. Like I said before, I would be trying to get rid of Lou Aldain's contract. I would dump him with Tart Black, because now that you got Larry Nance playing center, and he's playing, to me, much more better around the rim than Tart Black. I like Tart Black, but we're too deep in that spot. We got Miles still. We got Zubac still. We got Black. And now that Larry Nance can play center, we got 4 guys, and even Robinson. So we got like 5 guys that can play the center spot. So we got to make some changes right there in that depth. And I think that Luke Walton should go deep on his bench. That's just me. I think he should go no more than 4 people off that bench. 5th, if depending on the outcome of what we're doing. But I really think that the Lakers should just be patient and wait. That's just my ordeal. A lot of people might disagree with me, but that's how I feel. I think they should wait, see what basically see what see what their players can develop this season coming up. And if we get that number one, if we get a draft pick and we wind up getting Ball, run with Ball, like I said. But if not, we should package that pick with Lou Aldain and Tara Black. That's the most that we can actually give to a team. Just package it, give it to a team. We'll take a 2nd round pick, or just basically nothing, just to dump Lou Aldain's contract. I know a lot of people would disagree with me, But we already got star players in Russell, Ingram, Julius Randle, Jordan Clarkson. And if we get, Lorenzo Ball, then that's cool. If not, I'll package it. We don't need, like I said before, we don't need Fultz because we got too many scores. There's not going to be enough balls to go around. We don't need Jackson because we got Ingram and we got Nwaba. There's no point because the way he's going to play, because he's going to want to start based on the fact he's in the top 3 pick. So it don't make sense to get him. All right, and then, like I said, the only one that's best suited for me is Ball. Now, I like Tatum because he reminds me of Nicholas Batum, but Tatum, once again, is like, he can play a couple positions. He could play offense and defense, but he'll be a good addition coming off that bench. You don't always need it at start, but I think he's the type of individual that's humble like Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance. He don't mind coming off the bench, and that would be nice if we don't resign Corey Brewer. But, like I said, the main thing is that we need to dump Luol Deng's contract. Wait this season. Why go get a player that doesn't want to be in LA? How many players over the last 4 years said they didn't want to be in LA or just ignored us? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if Magic Johnson there is not. You want to get players who want to come to LA, similar to PG-13 and DeMarcus Cousins. These two individuals want to come to LA. Now, there might have been some saying that Westbrook might have wanted to come to LA, but we don't know how true it is. Westbrook kind of reneged on some of his comments, or somebody else might have blogged it and said that Westbrook said this, but we don't know how true it is. But do we need Westbrook? I mean, he's a bona fide stud. I don't care what nobody say. Nice, freaking good player. But we got we got Russell, and we got Jordan Clarkson. So we don't really need him. All we really need is a center and probably a mentor. But is PG-13 a mentor? Because back in the days when they were actually challenging the Cavaliers, it wasn't PG-13 that was actually the one that got them motivated to play. It was actually no other than Roy Hibbert. He was the one that actually was getting those guys to play. Roy Hibbert. And can't think of that small forward name. The one that blew in LeBron James' ear. God, he skips my. I can't remember the guy's name. But those two are the guys that actually basically pumped the Pacers up to play. But anyway, it's your man Urban Lover. Just tell me what you think about this article. Do you think Jeanie Buss should be patient and wait? Do you think that she should go ahead and make some moves this offseason? And, me personally, like I said, I think she should be patient and wait. Too many times we done bandaged this team up and wind up with nothing. I mean, with the Steve Nashes, the Dwight Howards. I think we should wait. I'm just being honest with you. We should get players that want to come to LA, not players that's being forced off their team to just get young assets to make their team better, and we're continuing to struggle and then wind up losing that player via free agency or something like that. So me personally, I think we should be patient and wait. But anyway, it's your man Urban Lover. Like, share, and subscribe. Definitely get in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this article. I love you guys. You have a blessed day, and definitely gonna be dropping videos. I'm gonna be dropping videos based on the players' grade, like I did the previous preseason, via the Byron Scott If you didn't watch them videos, definitely check them out. I have it in the suggestion box above. You'll see it. Just click the link, and it'll take you to all the videos that I made according to what I expect from the Lakers going into this season that just passed. And some of them came out to be true. But anyway, I love you guys. Take care. Have a blessed day.